And so yes, it's true. Like peak of presence, peak of pop. Now I may have no military training. I may have no police training. I may have no training with that stuff. But the reality is, when I am enlightened, when I'm in a certain level of consciousness, if a spirit takes over, and it's like I become this, okay? And that is the atom activated. That is the peak of the pop presence, ninth dimension. And the reality is, someone in the third dimension can be practicing for 30 years, and I could just shapeshift and just destroy them and dominate them in any area, in any field, simultaneously, without even trying. Okay, because it's just that powerful, and you can see this. And we said, maybe we'll start posting some of our basketball highlights, and I was already good at basketball before I knew all this stuff. And now this stuff is it's just powerful. It's just powerful, man. And you do need some practice, a little bit. But it's like, if my life was on the line, I'm just letting you know I wouldn't die. That other person would be dead, dude. They would be dead. And it doesn't matter. Like, I feel like, and I seriously think, no one would even try it. Because they know they just wouldn't win. Okay? And it's like, dude, it's like, of course you have that in your mind. Because you think you have to be able to win that fight. If you have it. Okay? Now, you don't want to be in that situation. No one wants to be in that situation unless they're just a sickhead. Just sick in the head. But, you gotta be able to win the fight. Now, and I say this about Kirky Kirk, and I say, look, if I were him, I would have been doing, now of course hindsight's 2020, but if I were him, I would have been doing some unpredictable movement. Okay, like Fortnite, when someone has a sniper, I'm gonna run, jump, slide. Oh, you can't catch me, right? But and the thing is about him, he went out, he knew his mission, okay, and he knew, okay, if I die like this, I'm at peace because I knew I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And it's an honorable death to take. It really is. And it's like, and I think to myself, okay, sure, if I die like that, okay. But it's like, I just don't think I will. Because I'm so fucking aware. I would have literally just known he was about to shoot, dude. I would have literally, somehow I would have lived. And so I just believe that. With all my heart, I'm just so psychic. I'm just so aware of the situation that I'm just ready. I can feel it around the corner. And it's like, I just wouldn't be in that room. Okay, I just wouldn't be in that room. So there's a lot of things to do to avoid that situation. There's a lot of things you can do. So, but I just wanted to mention that, man, because it's still fresh, man. It's only been 3 months.